Hey guys, and welcome back to Astro Music and Tutorials. My name is Ijo and I'm back with another unique free plugin. My apologies again for not having a video last week. I was pretty sick and there was basically nothing I could do about it. Now I'm not sure if you noticed, but there's something missing behind me. My monitor's gone. Yeah, apparently I wasn't the only one that got sick last week. My left monitor just suddenly stopped working one day. It was one of the saddest moments of my professional life. But yeah, enough of that, enough of my personal crap. Let's move on to this week's really cool plugin. And here it is, the Vault's Lo-Fi strings. I am a sucker for anything that has the word lo-fi in front of it, since I am a lo-fi producer. Now the lo-fi strings, I played around with it a little bit beforehand. It sounds pretty damn good. Like, Vaults are so back. If you don't know what Vaults is, how to download it, how to install it, or anything about it in general, I've made a video about it like a couple of weeks back. I'll link it right here. Go and check that out first before you jump into this. I can assure you that it's going to be the best decision of your life, because this particular company, Vaults by Crowhill, they are the next best thing when it comes to free plugins. So you want to be ready when they drop more and more better free sounds. So yeah, the lo-fi strings is the latest free sound in the Vaults plugin. They're supposed to be dropping a new sound every couple of months or something. I still can't get over this sick blueprint design. What an absolute step up from what they used to be. Now, going by the traditional Vaults design, you have two main effects, the timbre and the dropout. Now, the timbre is basically the tone of the sound. If you increase the timbre, the sound will be a little bit on the higher side. It'll be a little bit more harsher. And if you decrease it, it'll sound much more mellow and calmer. So if you want like an intense sound, just increase the timbre. This is with the timbre off. And if I increase the timbre all the way to 100, immediately intensified. I'll keep that at 0 for now. And then the next we have the dropout. The dropout is, it's basically the lo-fi effect. If we increase it all the way to 100, let's also increase the intensity to about 60. Leaving the lo-fi aspect of this plugin aside, these strings sound amazing. Vaults has always made some very, very cool sounding strings. They used to have a sound called the R&D strings, which is by far one of the best free strings I've ever heard. I don't have that anymore, but then this can be a really good substitute for it. And since I'm primarily a lo-fi producer, having this lo-fi sound, it doesn't really hurt my production in any way. But yeah, those are the two effects. It's pretty simple. 100% timbre, 100% dropout. The strings sound as if they're about to blow up or something. Anyway, now utilizing this free string sound, I'm gonna create a lo-fi beat from scratch. In fear of not being able to come up with anything, I already created a string melody before I started recording. I know, it's a little bit of a cheating, call it whatever you want, but yeah, this is what it sounds like. I basically just copied those notes and pasted it up another octave. So basically we have a thicker sound spreading across 2 octaves. I really like that melody that I made. I think if I do it properly, the beat that I'm going to be making in this video has the potential to be released. So that's the goal. That's the aim. Now I do want to make it sound a little bit more lo-fi. Next, I'm going to be making a piano progression to fit that melody. I think I have something in mind. I do think the string melody will sound better if it comes in later and not from the beginning itself. For the bass, since I'm using vaults anyway, might as well go for the AMP bass, which is one of the coolest and one of the best free basses I've ever discovered recently. The only thing that I have a problem with this bass is I don't understand, but when you put the velocity of the bass notes to high, like the maximum, this is what it sounds like. You know, that slide effect. I don't know why it does that. Why only the high velocities trigger that? Yeah. It's better. If it's not bassy enough for you, the amp bass has a feature to increase the sub. I have the perfect drums for this. I'm going to be using the Lo-Fi Sounds Dust and Dreams to capture that old school nostalgic vibe. Ooh. Definitely stereo delaying that to the left. So yeah, guys, that was the plugin. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that's one of my favorite lo-fi sounds ever created. I don't think I've ever heard of lo-fi strings being done like that before. Maybe I have, I don't know, but I love this. Anyway, if you guys want to go and check it out, the link will be in the description. Like I mentioned before, go and check out the video that I released a couple weeks back where I talk about the whole Vaults plugin. It'll help you out massively if you haven't heard about this plugin. I'm just going to do a little bit of light mixing, arrange it properly, and after all that, this is what it's going to sound like. And yeah, I'll see you next week.